Hey folks, Spike here. I'm with Justin. We just got back from a day on the creek testing out the new sluice. And I have to tell you, this thing is unbelievable. The way it washes and the way them big rocks will walk through it and just right out the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'll have you a lot of footage to show you how all that works and how everything goes. But this is the new sluice. There's the back of it. It's going to be cut. It's got the flare on it. First time I've done a sluice with a flare. I think I decided to call it the Phoenix because I attempted to build a sluice one time before and I was going to call it sluice, but it never worked out because, well, that's when the fire happened. We burned the shop down. Thinking of that. Yeah. This is my buddy that was with me when the fire happened, and it ain't his fault. Okay? It just happened. It wasn't his fault. It just happened. So anyway, guys, we got the new sluices out. I'm going to put them on the list. They'll be available. The link down in the description to buy you one. It does not have any mats. Does not have a place to put a mat. And I don't think I'll ever make another one with a place to put a mat. So I just decided it wasn't my thing to build a sluice that you can put a mat in because I don't believe in them. I don't believe it. I think this is a better way to go, and this is what I sell. If you don't want it, then buy an aluminum box and buy some mat. Okay? I don't want to argue with nobody. I really don't. So y'all do what makes you happy is what I always tell people. But yeah, Justin's going to have these two to keep since we built them at the house and he helped me build the mold and stuff. So he can get them out and work with them and do some more videos. And well, how's everybody doing? Hey, Spike here down on the creek bank in Oconee at the LDMA camp. Me and Justin come over today. We come to bring some sluices and do some testing. So we're testing out this new sluice. We're going to see what it does. I'm going to go up there and check in on him. He's building a little dam right now. We put this sluice in and make it heave some water through it and see what it's going to do. Hey, stick with me. Hey, if you hadn't been here before, hit that subscribe button and yeah, dingy and all that good stuff, you know, so you can get notifications. And hey, Justin's channel, Lost River Gold, my channel, make sure you get a subscribe in. We appreciate you. Thank you guys. Let's move on and go check him out and see what he's doing up here. Let's go see. I'll give you all a quick little tour of the new sluice box before it gets all wet up here. Got a flare on it, which I've never built any sluices before. Got a hatched breakup pattern there. Got a couple of funky drop riffles that do crazy stuff. And got a really inverted crazy loop riffle. Got the rope. Got drop riffles all the way to the bottom and one great big one at the bottom in case something wants to get away from you. So yeah. So let me pull back and help him move these rocks. I'm trying to lock it together is what I was trying to get it to do. You see we got a hole right there, I'll fill it with little rocks.
Cut that off. Get the box set. Yeah, let's get the box set off.
This thing's churning. It's on the river, straight out of the river, you know. So, no classifying. Okay, I think he's going to probably bring another shovel full here. I'm going to let it be ready. Sitting down here on the riverbank. Justin's over there doing the shoveling while I'm sitting on this big boulder here. And we're trying to tune this new sluice box in and see how it works and get it working right. So y'all watch along as we get it going, and we'll see what this dirt does when it goes through it. Now that was straight out of the river, rocks and all, I guess y'all seen. And we're just going to let the riffles churn and do what they're supposed to do to wash out. I'm going to walk down here and look, these are not loaded up with much of anything at all. I got a couple of boulders that landed down here I got to move. I need to move tailings. So yeah, let me move the camera back up here. Here comes another one. Let's get it ready. Y'all ready? Here it comes. That was a full shovel full of dirt. rocks and everything right out of the river. And what Justin's doing is where we move the rocks to build this dam, he's running all that dirt through this box. So we're trying out the new box, and we got to figure out a name for it. And in a little bit, we're going to put some of these purple lead testers in it and see where they all end up. But look how this thing's washing out, guys. Look at the washout. Here we go. Another shovel. A lot of quartz rock going through that. Let me get behind this thing and get the rocks out. We're making tailings, so we had to move a little tailings to get this thing where it'll flush out. I'm loving the way it's running. It's got that little rooster tail at the bottom. It's building that black sand in it. So, now let me turn back around this way. I think he's coming with another one. Let's see what happens. Come on, let's check it out. Okay. Let that run, and we'll walk the camera in here tight. Let them wash out. Look at all that stuff dancing in all them riffles, guys. Got it going good. I gotta get busy down here on my tailings duty. Yep, gotta get busy on my tailings duty here. Okay. Back this thing down in here. Let him put the shovel for the dirt through here. Full shovel, this dump. Yep. I'll take that down slow motion for you later on here, okay? Overcast down here on the creek, and I darn sure ain't hooking up no lights down here on this creek bank. So. Look at it coming up there, running right through that sucker. There's my big block. That's right at the tail end of it coming off. And get us down here. Let's see what happens. These riffles when we put that dirt in. The last 8 inches of the box. They clean right out. As soon as we move the rocks away, they clean right out. Look at them brushing out. See them all brushing out? Cleaning out perfect. That's what we want. Put a little close-up action of the churn. Everything moving in the riffles. Let's see what's going on there. Ooh. All right. Let this bottom of this box clear. See the bottom riffles cleaning themselves out? Cleaning out good. I mean, it's washing the heck out of this box. Now, you know what I want to know? Will it catch this? Is that what y'all want to know? Okay, guys, tell me something. First thing I want to know is will it catch this fleece of lead I've been hitting on with a hammer and painting purple so we can find it. So I want to know. We got one. We're going to put one. That's it. And see where it ends up. And no, I'm not just going to drop it in the box. Next shovel comes back, I'm putting it in the shovel. Then we'll put it in. Wouldn't be fair to do it otherwise. Nobody just drops gold in a box. It don't work that way, guys. Hey, it don't work that way. We're going to put a lead piece in. Next shovel full. We'll bury it down in the pile, and then he's going to dump it in. We're going to see where it goes. That's what we want to find out. So we're going to tip the camera over so you can see it and see what's going on. So I'm going to twist the camera around just a little bit. That way. And then down just a smidge, I hope, to get you in the picture. And then as soon as he puts it in the shovel and I get it in there, I will turn the camera on and we'll see where it goes, okay? So I'm going to be able to show you right here where it goes in the shovel. if you would, Justin, let's see what happens, brother. You ready to see?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready to see what happens. Here's a piece of lead right here in my hand. Piece of shot that I just smashed down and painted purple. And we're not burning any gasoline, guys. Not wasting any money. We're just putting dirt through the box. Okay, here comes the shovel. Let me see this. You ready? I'm going to put this in right up in there. Cover it up. Get it in there. Okay, go. Ha! Right there. Okay, folks, y'all ready? Top of the box where he just shoveled in. First riffle, second riffle. It's an indicator riffle. Guess what? It's indicating that sucker caught gold is what it's indicating. I am really happy with that for the result. Expected it to go a little further down the box, but yep, it worked. So we're going to put some dirt at it and just cover it and see if it moves. Next thing I need to know is how far it moves, if it does move. See it right there. Hope y'all can see that right there. There's the purple painted one. This first riffle's got a little stuff in it. This one here, things are loading over and moving. I see where it's at. It's still there. It's down there. It's about, it moved 3 down. Okay, we're putting shovel full of dirt in on top. And it was in that first indicator riffle, and it's now moved to riffle number 4. And we're just throwing rocks in on top of it to see if it moves again, okay? I see where it goes to. That's what we're working for right now. We're seeing if it moves. I got 2 more I'm going to drop in the next couple minutes here in the next shovel so we can get a little more in there and see what it's looking at. One of them is super flat. Just chunk it in there, I don't care. You know, if you put rocks in, you know what you got to do? You got to get rocks out. I think I see a piece of gold, boss man. Come here, look at this.
Right there in the middle.
Right there. A square. I think that might be a little piece of gold right there.
You know, a good thing.
We will see.
Good thing
Right now, we're just letting all this stuff churn.
For inspecting Pringles lid.
A what now?
A Pringles lid.
Oh yeah.
I usually keep one in my backpack. I think it's threw one out.
Okay, there's that first piece we put in. It went down from number 2 to number 5, and it has not moved since. It's just in that indicator riffle just rolling. So I'm going to pull back and get a bigger picture of this operation. Okay, Justin's set up in the creek up here, and we're running the new sluice, and we haven't even given it a name yet, but we're letting it go, and we're feeding it. We're putting a little lead in it every now and then for testing. Other than that, we're just feeding it right out of where we moved that big boulder right there. So see what come out from under is what he's going to do. Maybe something there, maybe not, but we'll find out. So we're going to set it up again in a few minutes. We're going to change that elevation a little bit and raise it up and shorten the water flow in it and see what happens. I want to see if the flow changes.
It'll clean out if you Ask them what he said.
That's what I'm thinking, a lot better. We're going to work on that. We're making a lot of rock, though. Well, right now we got a lot of angle on it right now. Probably more than we need, but that's fine. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's washing. It's catching. It's catching and washing. That's what it's supposed to do, ain't it, boss? Straight down the creek. No classifying. Got us a reset done on the box, and Justin's going to take the first shovel through with the reset. See what happens here. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Everything going off the end of the box like it's supposed to. Look at that, all the way off the end. Now we got it. That's what I want. Bring these rocks back out of the way. Keep them open. So they still will build up. Let's see what it does. We shortened the water in the box, so we're not carrying as big of rocks as we were, but we're clearing all the way to the bottom, and that's what makes a difference for me. You can dodge boulders or pick. Looking good. They're still walking right through, guys. Look at the size of them rocks going through that box. And this is not a huge stream, okay? Look.
Ain't a whole lot of water hitting, there's no force hitting the front of the box really.
Yeah.
It's very minimal.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at a 12, 15 feet wide creek that's running about 4 inches deep. And we dammed up a spot to get us a little extra water to make this box work like it's supposed to. With lots of water. Let's go in for a little look down here, see what's going on. Very bottom riffles churning and chunking stuff. Churning and chunking, that's what you call it when a drop riffle works. Churning and chunking, brother. It's churning and chunking the junk. Watch this, all that's going through there. Let's look see what's in the corner over there when it gets done all going away. Ready? Keep looking. Look right down there. All right, look at that. There's that little purple nugget that was in there a while ago, the lead we tested with. Still right there where it dropped. She's looking pretty good. Once I open it up and set it up in my lap, then I can decide what I like and don't like about it. Okay guys, down on the creek bank, we're gonna pull this sluice box up and do what I call a sluice box autopsy. I wanna know where everything is in the box. That's what I wanna know. So we're gonna do that right now. Let's check and see. So watch along, let's check it out. First thing we gotta do, I'm gonna just hold my hand in here and hold it down while I roll this rock off of it and get the weight off of it. And we're just gonna lift it. I'm trying not to tip it much because I want things to lay where they're laying. I don't want them to move around sideways a lot. What they did, son. So, let me get spun around and get my butt under me. My legs straight. Okay, Justin, bring that camera in there, boss. Let's look around a minute. Now, what we got is, we got one of our test pieces of lead right there in that first place, okay? I was looking and I thought I saw a little piece stuck right here, but I don't see it now, so it may have moved here or whatever. Okay, we're catching the first piece here. After 3 or 4 shovels, it rumped and got to here, and since it got to there, it has not moved. We've got one that made it to right there. That one went in on a shovel full of dirt hard and made it down the box. But that's all 3 of them that were put in the system as we were doing that. Everything else in here is, if there's any gold in it or whatever, it's what we found. So y'all notice how heavy the black sands are loaded up in these things, how they're starting to get in here. Look at this. When I pulled it up, how it got to one side there, but look at that. Real nice chunky. And then down at the bottom at our very last one, this is just kind of, we'll pull some of that back so I can look at it and see what's in the bottom of it here. Okay, look. See this? Look at this black sand where it was rolling back. So you got a few rocks on the front edge, but look, once you get the rocks off the front edge, that is all solid black sand in that corner right there. Look at that. And that was that last catch before it got to leave off this box. It was right there. So it worked all these other riffles, and then it got to there. And then we run it hot. That was the whole idea. We want to run it hot, see if it lost anything. So now, see if it caught anything. That's what we're going to do. So, hey, going along, we're going to do a dump in the bucket and see what happens, okay? Let's see that later. Put these two buckets apart, so I figured I had to use both of them together, okay? You know how that works, right? Mm-hmm. Because the immovable object, two buckets stuck together. That's terrible. Okay, let's go. Watch this. Just give it a little twist and get it in the bucket. Look at that. Tweak right in there. Gatorade bottle, Pepsi bottle, whatever you want to use. You could just use a gold pan, I guess, but you just dump it in there like that and watch it all go. There's a piece up there, flat one. Flat piece caught in the first riffle. Now I'm going to lean it over to the side like that. Ready? Get it between the legs and wiggle with it a little bit. Alright. Clean. Okay, Justin. You know something? You know what I'm fixing to hand you? Mm-hmm. This pan and this bucket. And then I'm going to take it over to the camera. And I want you to show people what we find. Show me what we caught. We put 3 pieces of lead in. Other than that, anything you find, that's ours. So, he's going to dump everything in the bucket here, guys. Look, washing it into the pan. We don't have a lot of concentrates. That's the thing. When you run this machine, look, that's it. We run that huge big hole of material right there under where he's panning at. And we don't care about losing. We're not, well, I ain't worried about him losing anything. Don't worry. That's the last thing I'm worried about is Justin losing anything over there with that pan.
A lot of heavies.
A lot of heavies we're supposed to be. Them bugs are getting at you, ain't they?
Oh my God.
You over there picking like a monkey. Now y'all notice he already took that down that quick. We'll go see what he's got here. I bet he's going to bring it over here to the table. I got this nice rock table over here I'm working off of. I want to know if there's any gold in there, don't y'all? Don't y'all just want to know if there's any gold? I mean, just right out here where we just tested and shoveled and, you know, just like see what was there. Let's see. Okay, look. There's 3 leads. We put 3 in, we got 3 out. Put them back in my test bottle so we don't get them in the creek. And then he's going working on that pan, and I know when he starts tapping, I know what he's doing. He's making stuff move to the edge where he can look at it, so that might be a good sign. Usually is. Yep, usually a good sign when the boy starts tapping on the pan. Let's see what happens. Did we get skunked? Did we get something there, Justin?
There's a few little pieces in here.
A few little speckers?
I got more, I guarantee I got more gnats swarming me than there's gold.
You got more gnats than gold? Well, that happens.
Get it off me.
Let me come over. I'm going to come over and get a little closer with the camera.
Oh my God. Biting flies too.
Okay, let's look at it. You got 1 or 2 little speckers there. Not a lot. A few little specks are right there, folks. You'll see them.
There might be more down in there, but I'm having a hard time panning.
It's so heavy with all that black sand. And he'll take one of my sluices and he'll go to the creek with one of them little ones and just nail that sucker and get the gold and bring it home. But guess what? I think with this new Phoenix, we're going to let him go rising up on his effort. I'm going to come rising up from my effort with the cancer and everything else been going on. I took a little break, built a couple of guitars, got my mind right. It's time to get back to business. And we started making new sluices and come up with a new one. And first testing, I'm telling you now, the lead catches, the gold catches. and the rocks just tumble on through out of that sucker, and you got a little bit of cut. You got tailing concentrate like this to deal with when you work with this sluice. So we're loving it, man. So